Wrestling! It's finally here! The long-awaited match! Kandi Krush gets a one-on-one match against Chainsaw tonight! Will tonight be the revenge Kandi Krush seeks for the destruction of her beloved boxing gloves given to her by her grandmother? What a main event tonight!
Introducing first, from New Orleans, Louisiana, and Bassett, California, Vickie Rhythm and Robbie Rocket!
Welcome to another episode of WOW, Women of Wrestling, and we're kicking things off with style, flair, and a little hip-hop. Vickie Rhythm, Robbie Rocket. They bring a little style and flavor to the ring every time.
They're called Rhythm and Blues, as the fans have nicknamed them. David McLean here, fans, for another week of WOW, Women of Wrestling. Next to me on my left, Stephen Dickey, the man that knows 1,000 holds, and the greatest woman wrestler possibly of all time on my right, AJ Mendez.
You're definitely right if you remove the word possibly.
And their opponents, from Jackson, Tennessee, Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty!
Now, Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag, they are friends of Jesse Jones. They all met through the fact that Jesse Jones would travel that coast up and down with her pops, Tracy Smothers. And they would stop off at the truck stops there in Tennessee often, grabbing a milkshake and a burger. There it is, the honk. Yeah! Now what's interesting is Tracy trained Jesse. Then when they became friends with Jesse Jones trained them.
We got something to say.
Yup, we got something to say. Are you guys ready for a sick rap? Yup. Oh. All right. Hear this, check this. My name is Robbie. I like to go hammy while I'm in my pajamas.
I liked it, Robbie. I liked it, Robbie.
We'll work on it, all right?
It's fine.
Okay, look. They say that mother knows best, but look at us and look at how y'all dress. We're the show stealers. Y'all need to get back to your 18-wheelers. Are we gonna win? Yup. That's a big 10-4. We're gonna drop you like the beats on the dance floor.
As I was about to finish before the rapping got started, we owe a little thanks to Tracy Smothers. It's his legacy that's provided us Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag here tonight. What do you think about the rapping tonight, AJ?
I feel like the raps have become more tolerable now that Robbie is a part of them.
An attempt was made, as the kids say nowadays.
An attempt was made.
I appreciate it. Nice try, Robbie.
Big Rig Betty tagging in Holly Swag as Vickie Rhythm tagging in Robbie Rocket. Holly Swag with the single leg takedown. Oh, Robbie Rocket landed on her feet. Impressive athleticism there. Holly Swag at the waist lock. But now Robbie Rocket's got the advantage here. Holly backing her into the corner. Look at the honk, there it is! Kick to the midsection, snapmare out of the corner. Big Rig Betty.
This is one of
Big drop
my
kick.
favorite new tag teams in WOW. I love the dynamic of a mother and daughter working together, and they're also just a lot of fun. They're a breath of fresh air.
They are winning everyone over. Robbie Rocket was dropped down with the double straight jacket slam there. Holly Swag in the headlock.
Would you stop off at the truck stop, AJ? You don't look like a truck stop girl to me. Go grab a burger and a milkshake?
Well, you know, I was a pro wrestler for a decade, and we traveled around from town to town every night, sometimes 300 miles a night to get to the next town. So there was lots of truck stops and gas station stops in our day. And it was sketchy as all heck.
Vickie Rhythm dragging Holly Swag to the corner, tagging in Robbie Rocket. They're trying to isolate Holly Swag from her mother, Big Rig Betty. Leg lariat. One. Kick out at one by Holly Swag.
Holly Swag is tough. She can take a beating we have seen. We've seen people chuck her across the ring because she is so tiny. She goes flying, but she's still in there. She's still able to pop up and go to Mama Bear for safety.
The Rocket couldn't hold Holly down. Holly Swag trying to get up.
Big Rig Betty ready to get into this match, but Holly Swag is being isolated. Again, Robbie Rocket and BK Rhythm, we've seen them team a lot here lately, and they're learning some good tactics. Kick to the midsection, dropping Holly Swag down into the corner.
They don't like BK very well, do they?
Hip toss, almost into a power slam. BK Rhythm with the cover, kick out. Just as Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty are winning over these fans, BK Rhythm loses more and more fans every night.
Holly jumps out. Holly's coming back.
Went for the kick. Set face first into the mat.
This crowd wanted to hear more of Robbie rap. That's why they're upset.
I don't think that's the case.
Remember, fans, Big Rig Betty is Holly Swag's mama. That's her mother.
David, correct me if I'm wrong, but they have to be the first mother-daughter tag team here in WoW.
Definitely. AJ, how about in wrestling?
I personally know of one other, but it is a rarity for sure.
Yes.
2 count signaled by referee Ben Scheinberg. Robbie Rocket on the offensive here. Holly Swag just taking a beating in this contest.
We'll have to ask Nigel Sherrod in a few weeks, Stephen, when we catch up with him about that fact.
Our resident historian.
That's right. Nigel knows everything about women's wrestling.
Holly Swag with the knee to Robbie Rocket. Both competitors are down. Holly Swag, this is the opportunity she needed. She's got to tag in Big Rig Betty. Big Rig Betty's on the outside ready.
Here comes BK. And Holly jumps out right in time. And the mother trucker is in the ring now.
Back elbow to BK Rhythm. She's got her up. Short arm clothesline takes BK Rhythm down.
And Mama's showing what she's made out of.
Big Rig Betty stalking BK Rhythm. Couple strikes. Big back fist to BK Rhythm. Full Nelson on Robbie Rocket.
BK and the Rocket are in trouble now.
Stunner. Sling blade combo. 1, 2, 3.
I've been running the ropes with WoW for over 10 years now, and they've been throwing new opponents at me left and right, and whether I win or lose, I still stand back up strong. So Vickie Lynn McCoy, bring it all, because I'm ready for you.
Introducing first from Tulsa, Oklahoma, managed by the fabulous Lana Star, Vickie Lynn McCoy!
Lana Star bringing Vickie Lynn McCoy to the ring. Vickie Lynn McCoy has proven to be the enforcer for the Fab Four. Shades of Arn Anderson.
That's exactly why they brought her in. Lana was down there signing the Carlsons in Florida. The Carlsons said, hey, to make your dream work, we need somebody as our backup, like Marty McSorley was to Mr. Gretzky in hockey for the LA Kings. And they went down to Tulsa and they picked up this Vickie Lynn McCoy.
I have a quick question. What's going on with this outfit here? Are you trying to say you want to join Lana Star, the Fabulous Four? I mean, I totally understand. Who wouldn't?
Lana Star commenting on ring announcer Lauren Hunkley's attire. Lana wanting to take credit for anyone wearing pink.
Enough about you. Back to me and Vickie Lynn McCoy. David, I was thinking you're gonna have to start making belts for all my posse. You're gonna even have to make a Manager of the Year belt.
And I bet they would love the belts to be pink.
You know, we've got places to go, so let's bring out this opponent and get the show started.
Manager of the Year.
Managers need love too.
But not championship belts.
And her opponent, And from Dallas, Texas, Stephy Slays!
She's back! She's back! She's back! Stephy Slays is back! As you all know, Stephy Slays has been with WOW ever since she was about 17 or 18 years old. We watched her graduate high school, then go to college, then to medical school. She was in Dallas where she works in the hospital. She had her last patient and Steffi said, I gotta go. They said, where are you going? She goes, I gotta catch the plane to get to the WOW Women of Wrestling. And here she is. Stephy Slays is in the ring again for WOW.
That is a woman who can multitask.
You got that right, and she's the millennial darling of WOW. And Jennifer Flores, well, she would be Generation Z.
She is. I'd like to see the two of them together.
Stephy Slays in there with a bigger competitor, no stranger to this situation. Vickie Lynn McCoy, the enforcer of the Fab Four. Underestimating Steffi, perhaps. And that's what happens when you underestimate Stephy Slays. Steffi trying to get that sleeper locked in.
Steffi, like a little spider monkey, pays the price.
Vickie Lynn McCoy just powering Steffi to the mat. The official in this one, referee Paige Prinzavali. The first female referee here in WOW Women of Wrestling. Steffi ducks the clothesline by Vickie Lynn, going for a crossbody.
You know, I've got to say, I love Lana's taste in everyone that she is recruiting. Vickie Lynn and Penelope, they match the brand, they match the look, they're beautiful, but they're also deadly powerhouses. It's so impressive to see who she has recruited onto her team.
Lana Starr, normally not the best at recruiting help. Usually she goes through personal assistants the way other people go through, oh, I don't know, cups of water throughout the day. But Lana Starr, I gotta give her credit. She has really assembled one of the best teams here. She's got everything covered. She's got a star in Penelope Pink. She's got the enforcer in Vickie Lynn McCoy. And she's got the tag team division covered with Miami Sweet Heat. Lana Starr really has recruited the best talent she possibly could. And I think she's closer than ever to getting that world title on her mantle like she's always wanted.
Well, it's the gauntlet match that's going to decide it, and I'm sure Vickie Lynn, Penelope Pink are looking at being in there. Lana's got to decide what she's going to do, who's her favorite, how she's going to win it, how she's going to get it. And Lana Starr indeed wants that WOW championship, Steven, just as you noted. There's a monkey flip. Stephy Slays has got McCoy over and not able to hold her.
That's a good point, David. Who is she going to pick between Penelope Pink or Vickie Lynn McCoy? Who would you put in? Which one is the star competitor to you?
I don't know, but we're watching the enforcer, and she's showing why she's the power horse of the Fabulous Four, tossing Stephy Slays across the ring easily, flipping her right into the turnbuckles.
This crowd is solidly behind Steffi. You just want to root for her. She's such a fighter. She is so tough. Such an underdog.
Oh my! Did you see that?
Flying crossbody into the corner. Steffi Slays was already struggling for air. That had to drive what little remained right out of her.
I saw Steffi's mom, who flew in with her from Dallas. She just gasped when she saw that. Carla's here tonight. That's her mom.
Her mom is about to pull a big rig Betty and jump in there.
It might happen.
Steffi Slays going to town on the midsection here, trying to fight back in this one, but it's not even phasing Vickie Lynn McCoy. Oh my goodness. Right back at Steffi Slays. She hoists her up. She went for a body slam, tornado DDT. Steffi Slays is fighting back.
Beautiful reversal.
Steffi Slays will always fight back.
That is the heart of Steffi Slays. She will pull it out when she needs to.
The word quit doesn't exist in her vocabulary. She ducks the clothesline. She goes up for a clothesline of her own.
That didn't take her down, though. Not another one, no. She's going to have to go full body. There's a kick.
Single leg drop kick takes Vickie Lynn McCoy off of her game. Vickie Lynn trying to catch her breath here.
Steffi Slays looked at her mom and said, I got it, Mom, I got it. She saw her out there.
Beautiful spinning strike into the corner. Vickie Lynn hits the Pink Thunder.
No
way. 1, 2, 3.
Steffi Slays was so impressive.
Here is your winner, Vickie Lynn McCoy!
But not
first, from the wasteland, Wrecking Ball!
Could you imagine Wrecking Ball in the gauntlet match? She causes chaos and destruction everywhere she goes. Wrecking Ball absolutely has the potential to annihilate and decimate anybody who sets foot in the gauntlet. She very well could be the next WoW World Champion if she wins tonight against the formidable Leia Makoa.
Well, we all saw how this match came about when Leia Makoa was speaking to the fans, and she was rudely interrupted by Wrecking Ball. But I gotta tell you, you gotta give it to Leia. She threw Wrecking Ball out like a sack of potatoes and said, "I'll be taking care of you again." She was the one that wanted the match. She said, "Let's do it."
And her opponent from the islands of Samoa, Leia Makoa!
Now, when you talk about the WoW World Championship Gauntlet and all the competitors that want that championship around their waist, nobody has made their intentions clearer than Leia Makoa. Leia Makoa walks in for the past few weeks, and she has made it clear she wants the WoW title. Everybody wants the WoW title, but Leia Makoa is walking the walk. She's talking the talk. She is ready to have the gold around her waist. And honestly, I think she's making the best case out of anybody who is potentially entering this gauntlet.
I have to agree with you. I think that there is no one that feels like championship material more than Leia Makoa.
And this also, fans, is a gauntlet elimination match. The winner will go on to the gauntlet.
Leia Makoa and Wrecking Ball, their feud has been personal up to this point, but now there's something more at stake.
That's right.
To enter the gauntlet means you are one step closer to becoming the WoW champion of the world. Weeks ago, we saw the Beast unfortunately have to vacate the title. We saw that emotional moment between she and Jungle Girl in the center of that ring. When they shook hands and locked hands together, fans around the world shed tears.
Jungle Girl putting the pin on stage 4 cancer. She's got it in remission, and she's been doing a heck of a job. And she said, "Hey, Beast, if I can put this into remission, you're getting back in that ring." And she's going to help her. It's a great story of companionship, friendship, and respect. Jungle Girl and the Beast working together to bring the Beast back into the squared circle.
I mean, at one point, Jungle Girl and the Beast were foes the same way Leia Makoa and Wrecking Ball are. We've seen the Beast and Jungle Girl go up and down the ring, all around the world, fighting each other, the same way Leia and Wrecking Ball are tearing each other apart right now.
They have a bond, a special bond of being champions of WoW, having that prestigious title across their waist, and also overcoming odds. Right now, on the outside, Leia jamming away on Wrecking Ball, another one.
Referee Jeff McGowan, he's got to maintain order in this one, but that's easier said than done. Wrecking Ball is an absolute powerhouse and just does not care about the rules. She wants to cause punishment and pain. Leia Makoa, though, she can take a lot of punishment. We've seen her dish it out as well as she can take it. Leia Makoa, she's got Wrecking Ball's leg. What's she thinking here? Dragon screw leg whip. She's taken down.
Are you saying that there's a chance that these two could go for a coffee one day?
You know, anything is possible. I never thought we'd see Jungle Girl and the Beast shake hands in the middle of the ring. I've seen Jungle Girl and Beast spear each other. I've seen Jungle Girl and Beast take chairs to each other. These two, again, anything is possible and never say never.
What do you think Wrecking Ball's Starbucks order is?
Pure black coffee.
So is mine, just like my heart.
That makes sense. Leia Makoa putting the headbutt to Wrecking Ball. And a third one for good measure. Wrecking Ball's down.
That was the one to take her down. It took 3.
Chops across the chest. Wrecking Ball's down, but she's back up. She's down and she's back up. It's almost like those chops are just fuel for the fire. Samoan drop! Samoan drop! Wrecking Ball's down, 1, 2. I thought that was 3. We've seen Leia Makoa put down several opponents with the Samoan drop. What's it going to take to keep Wrecking Ball down?
Well, it's going to take more than that to pin Wrecking Ball.
Leia Makoa, what's she thinking here?
She waited too long. She waited. She gave an opening to Wrecking Ball when she hesitated. I don't know what caught her eye on the outside.
Oh, no, no!
Is that a 3 count?
It was not. Referee Jeff McGowan caught the feet on the ropes. He's not letting Wrecking Ball get away with that one. Not tonight.
Good eye on Mr. McGowan.
There's too much at stake, David. This is a qualifier for the gauntlet. We need to decide a new world champion, and you don't decide it with feet on the ropes.
The fans are getting behind Leia.
Coconut Crusher! Coconut Crusher! 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Leia Makoa! Now it's important to note for this match, Siren the Voodoo Doll and Holidead have been banned from ringside. Introducing first, from Kingsland, Texas,
Chainsaw makes her way to the ring. Does she even know where she is? Does she even know what's going on? She looks absolutely deranged. Hey, Siren the Voodoo Doll, Holidead. I thought they were banned from ringside.
You're right, Steven. They are banned from ringside. What's this?
Did you guys want to tell them to leave?
I'm going to pass on that one. Actually, I think I'm going to take a restroom break at the moment. Holidead and Siren the Voodoo Doll, they definitely should not be here. This is supposed to be a fair one-on-one contest between Chainsaw and Kandi Krush. This is going to be anything but fair if these two stick around.
Hold it, Lauren, hold it. They are not to be here right now, Holidead or the Voodoo Doll. They are banned from ringside. Holidead, you are banned, and so's the Voodoo Doll. Officials, please come out here. Referee Harris, give us some assistance. Mr. McGowan, Mr. Scheinberg, come on out. Voodoo Doll and Holidead are banned from ringside.
Say, we're going to need all the help we can get reeling these two in.
Yeah, why would you make them angry when I'm right next to you?
Fans, will be right back. We'll have to take a pause for the cause as we remove Siren the Voodoo Doll and Holidead. Stay tuned.
and her opponent from St. Paul, Minnesota, Kandi Krush!
Fans, welcome back to WOW. The Voodoo Doll and Holidead have been removed from ringside, and here comes Kandi Krush to take on Chainsaw.
Kandi Krush is all business. Look at that. Look at that. She's getting right into the ring and going for Chainsaw.
She didn't waste any time. Kandi Krush goes right into the ring and doesn't waste a second attacking Chainsaw. She wants revenge for those gloves. She's been after those gloves forever, only to find out there's two pairs. One, could it be her grandmother's on one that was mutilated by Chainsaw, or is it the other one? No one knows for sure, but Kandi Krush has demanded this match. She had to go through the Rocket and then some others, and now she's got it, and she wants revenge tonight.
It's going to be no easy task against Chainsaw. Kandi Krush giving up the size advantage to the much larger competitor here, and Chainsaw, absolute house of fire coming out of there, but Kandi Krush met her with the same vigor. Kandi Krush is ready to go. We see there she's back to that sleeper hold. We saw her apply it earlier, right out of the gate. She wants to take the air out of Chainsaw. She wants to win this one. It is personal. This is a vendetta.
She wants the truth. She wants the truth of what's happened to those gloves.
But can she handle the truth?
I think so.
Kandi Krush still getting that sleeper locked in, but Chainsaw reached the ropes. Referee Mark Harris telling Kandi Krush to break the hold. And Kandi Krush, very familiar with the rules here. She knows exactly what she can do and how long she can keep that sleeper locked in.
You know, it's been kind of heartbreaking to hear Kandi Krush speak the past few weeks. Every time she has that mic in her hand, you know, she's a bleeding heart, and she's so passionate and so real and so genuine, but they've really gotten to her and put a hole in her spirit. So imagine what kind of competitor she can be when she feels whole again and she gets those gloves back in her possession.
Those mind games they played on her has wreaked havoc. Kandi Krush delivering some right hooks. Usually it only takes one to take anyone out, but not Chainsaw. You got to deliver more than that.
Well, Chainsaw is a walking horror movie, and every good horror movie has several sequels, so good luck keeping this one down.
You know, she actually does have a chainsaw. She uses it frequently, and we at WOW don't allow it to come into the venue.
I don't want to know what she does with the chainsaw. The less we know, the better.
I smelled the gasoline one night in here and go, what is that? And they said, it's her chainsaw. I said, out it goes. Could you imagine if she turned that on, AJ, down in the dressing room and went wild?
Well, maybe she was just trying to take care of landscaping. We don't know.
That's your job with Home and Garden, A&E, watching some nice
Oh, I hire
decorative
people for that.
Oh. Well, maybe you'd like to hire a chainsaw. Would you trust her in your house with a chainsaw?
She can come over when I'm out.
I wouldn't even hire her to trim the trees.
Chainsaw's got Kandi Krush by her hair. What's she signaling for here? Kandi Krush, double leg takedown. Going for the pin. One, kick out. Jackknife pin attempt. Back to that sleeper hold. She's really trying to drive the air out of Chainsaw.
I love this strategy. She knows that she's not going to beat Chainsaw with them both on their feet, upright. She's not going to take her down with those punches. She's been trying. But this strategy, she can just wear her down. She can be that spider monkey on her back. She's making some headway.
The strikes have not worked thus far. Chainsaw's down to a knee, though.
She did. The sleeper's on. She let her out, I think, a little too early.
Referee Mark Harris seeing if Chainsaw can continue here.
No.
Chainsaw's holding on.
I told you it was too early.
Good luck taking Chainsaw down like that. Kandi Krush has been chipping away at this giant redwood, but Chainsaw's back to her feet. Beautiful strike.
Oh no, she struck her, but then she fell, and Chainsaw falls on Kandi Krush. Kandi Krush jumped and